Here we are out in the wild tundra with the snow on the leaves. I'm out here in the wild with no society around. The only thing that are out here are these animals that I've been stalking in the forest. Clearly I am alone and there's no way for me to get out, even though I'm recording with a cell phone right now. But I do not feel like calling anyone. Now we have to try and investigate this tundra. I was investigating the tundra. I found this food right here. It is very scarce to find food inside of the tundra. They have these little leaves. They have these weird pointy things on them. But don't worry, you can eat the pointy things. That will totally not stab you, make blood go everywhere inside of your mouth. So what you want to do is take a giant crush of it and throw it down the throat. And then eat it. It's kind of cold. Okay, so now we're coming around the tundra. And there is more food over here, stuck in between these two leaves. I take out a chunk, and it is perfect for the eating. It might be harder to find food throughout this night, so we must be good for the night with food, because I don't think we'll be able to find any more, so I guess that's all my food for the night. Now we need to go find a shelter. We have found our shelter. This bent over tree falling down from the roots. It comes up with the ice on its back. These pine needles are very key for survival. And I have these right here so I can lay down my head right in here and have a perfect place to sleep. It's so comfortable and totally does not make your head freeze. And these pine needles are totally not making snow fall down on my face. And then the next great part about this is we have this refrigerator used to put all of our food in. And we have to get all this snow that is falling down right now because I just found this here. Inside of our refrigerator, we have a good thing of protein bars, some fruity pebbles, and even some beer for the boys. There's a bird over there, and it might kill me. I need to run before it destroys my shelter and my kids. Here I am in the wilderness after running away from the scary bird. And I lost my gloves while I was running, and I cannot find them anywhere. Now my hands might freeze. I don't know why they would possibly freeze. Now we have to go and find a new place for shelter because there are birds in the way. So I'm going to follow this weirdly made path to go and find myself a shelter. Here we have some wild berries. Don't know if they're poisonous or not, but we'll save them for later. Because I am so full from those juicy, pointy leaves that made my tongue bleed in 5 different locations. And we also found some wild animals. Looks like to be a deer track from the way that there are 2 separate parts of the foot. And as it keeps on walking across this path, it even comes over here, continuously following the path. Then we also found this spot where it seems like a raccoon was living until it lost its home to the tundra. And we also have found some more food growing on this tree. Now as I take it off and am not freezing my hands. These might be the best berries I've ever eaten. They actually kind of taste like snow, which is the weirdest thing I've ever heard of. Now we need to continue on our path and find a shelter. We found this shelter perfectly shielded from the outside elements. There seems to be other animals that have also been under here, which might be a danger to our society of just me. And as I'm sitting under here, I'm wondering, what are the squirrels up to as we speak? Because I am actually a squirrel enthusiast out from the jungle. This is going to be just one of the shelters. We need to try and find one more. And then we can compare between them to see which one we want to use the most. So let's continue on our adventure through this wild tundra and hopefully we find some squirrels. Here we have this wild wolf. And this must be its territory, that's why it's not living in that area. We have to get around it to find some shelter on the other side. Now I have to get around the wolf. We need to go check in on our shelter from before. See if the birds are gone. I can hear them in the distance, but I don't think they're back at the original shelter. If they are, we will have to keep trying and find another shelter. Come on, let's go. Here is the shelter. My great refrigerator with my beer. Let's go. Here is my shelter with my great tree that cools up like this. I don't see any birds in sight, but I do hear them, so they might be prowling out for me, trying to get a cheeky little kill. Now I have to go to sleep right here and wait for the morning, because it is getting kind of late. I will see everyone in the morning. I hear the birds. Where are the birds? Oh my god. Oh, wait, there's a shelter over there. When in the bloody hell did I get over there? We need to go investigate this immediately. Look at this shelter. This will be great, man. Let's go. Great to sleep. There's a spot for the kids and the entire family. Let's go. I need to find some food before I die out here in the wild. So now let me go search for some food. While I was going along, I found the wild wolf again, and I might die. Now I need to try to get past it, because there might be food on the other side. You know I have nothing against me. You can't get me, man. I got some ice. It's eating me. RIP Jonathan Carter III. He was born in 2009, and now it's 2021, and he is dead. I feel so bad for the man. He was such a great man, a squirrel enthusiast. He loved just to eat the squirrels right down the gullet. Poor Jimmy Jonathan Carter, or whatever his name was from before, the third. Rip him, and he will be remembered for his squirrel enthusiastics.